But I love the whole vibe of Manor Lords. Gonna stream the crap of the Tavern Keeper in November. I'll be there to support whenever I can. Whenever you do that, it's the least I can do. Oh shit! The hostage. No hostage. Oh, yeah. Good. Salvaged. We saved the mission. Just gotta, you know, get to the exit ASAP, so the hostage doesn't die more.
This looks bad. Help.
Oh no. Quick. Okay, we're out. This is fine. We made it.
We'll take it from here.
Don't question it. Just don't question it. Oh god. Well, I'll see you next week. No, that's just kidding. You're gonna be done by tomorrow. Okay, so
Flesh can be replaced.
so we do have Netra, which we
Changeable, but my broken heart.
played up.
You made up for that.
Let me look that one up.
Little meat.
I know I've seen people play it on played up. Let's see here. It looks very what's the name of the game? Overcooked. It looks very similar to Overcooked in a way. But like, yeah, okay, I've seen people play that. It's better than Overcooked. I mean, I don't think that's a hard thing to achieve, because, you know, Overcooked is get angry at your friend's simulator. Or your boyfriend slash girlfriend. Because I know someone's still upset that I stole her tomatoes. I'm not bad. You left your tomatoes at the center of the map, and I just took them because I needed tomatoes. Don't be angry at me because you left your tomatoes unchecked. Someone...
Can we see me?
Yeah, we do see your arm.
Okay, bye.
Right, and played up, you can succeed. Yeah, that sounds like a much better time, but it also seems like it's a game you need a pretty good group to have fun with. Not the kind of game I would play solo.
You could say we forged.
But that looks like a pretty funny game. I mean, right, it is playable solo for sure, but it's the kind of game I think I would prefer playing as a group rather than solo. That's more what I mean. Like, there's a bunch of games like that where you're like, oh, the game's fun, but it really shines in co-op. You know? The balance is great. Also, another reason it's better. Yeah, like there's plenty of good games out there, and plenty of games you can play solo. Like hell, I play Warframe solo, but it's definitely a lot better in co-op. But I prefer to play solo than with randoms. So faith in yourself is... I mean, yeah, better is subjective, for sure. I guess it really comes down to whoever you play with that makes it better or not. I totally understand. Don't worry. Okay, so we have shoved the Lich off of Earth, so now we can go back to farming Kome without losing pearls. And then here we need to swap to the spore spreading build. And here highest visions. But yeah, there's a lot of subjectivity in the gaming sphere. Like, some people love certain games, like some others just dislike others. There's just so much, but as long as people can respect that a lot is a matter of opinion and not facts, it gets a lot better. Oh, that is not the right build. Well, that's okay. We'll be fine.
The Tenno will continue
Yep.
our celebration. Tenno, present our offerings to Koma
And like,
to draw out the
another of my all-time favorite games is Darktide or Vermintide, if you're familiar with the Warhammer franchise, and that's a 4-player game in any context. So no matter if you play solo or in a group, you're always going to be 4 players doing your stuff. And it's a million times better in co-op with people you actually know because of the coordination, which is why I don't play it as much as I want to, because I don't really have a lot of people that do play that game. But it's such an amazing game. You've seen it but not played it? Yeah, I'm a huge Warhammer 40k fan, or nerd, if you prefer, and it is a fantastic game. Just, you know. Yeah, it's kind of a horde mode game. Yeah, it's a horde shooter with a lot of melee in it. Darktide is more of a mix concept. The Vermintide version, which is a fantasy one, is more melee oriented, but it is first person. It's a first person horde shooter kind of survival game in co-op, where you're dropped into a mission and you have objectives and then randomized encounters, because there's an AI director that generates spawns and encounters as you go through based on how you're doing or just random parameters. So 2 runs of the same mission are never the same. That's why you didn't play. You don't do first person well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, first person is not for everyone. But I'm a huge fan of the universe and the lore, and it does it so well. It's really, really fun. I'm a big fan, but it's also kind of tough to coordinate with randoms, so it sometimes leads to frustration, which is a bit annoying. But the big factor is the fact that even if you run the same missions twice in a row, you never get the same thing, because the spawns are randomized, the boss encounters can be randomized. Even if the overall objective is the same, you won't have 2 runs that are the exact same, which is really cool. The amount of people not grabbing ready offerings is ridiculous, not a hard concept. Welcome to why I play this game solo. It is the main reason I play solo. I don't want to be frustrated by random people. Well, actually no. I play solo or with people I do know. It's not a hard concept, but some people do have issues with, you know, simple concepts. You know what's my biggest complaint so far about this? Is that it doesn't seem like you can do it infinitely. It's 1 run and that's it. Or 1 cycle, and then you're done. But I do agree that it is not a hard concept to grasp, to just wait for an offering to be readied and then send it.
The will of the infestation is strong. Defeat the Oni to prove ours is stronger.
The Oni will crush your fruit baskets and your putrid organs, and gorge on the delicious.
Why did they have to bring Vahek back into it?
recklessness may rouse the demons that have long slumbered on our shores. We must ensure they never truly awaken. Can you sense
We have an offering ready here.
the tides of fate are shifting for us? Look at the sea, Tenno. Kanumuz. The heart of this festering fate dream.
Oh.
Infested only. It cannot live.
What ancient
Oh yeah, I don't have my good weapons on, so it's going to take a little while to complete that. Let's,
you majestic mass! Guard yourself!
oh, never mind.
Sura,
Just gotta use this other weapon.
outside our doors.
Oh, the offering's almost ready here.
But with Komei's aid, we double our strength. Hurry now. Bring more offerings to the shrine. Fate can be changed.
Vague, it's nighttime on the plains of Badhon, scary. You don't want to deal with zombies crawling out of the ground. I hear you. It's,
We cannot
yeah.
prepare offerings like this.
It is kind of weird. For sure. Oh, the offering's ready. The music for this mode is really, really cool too. Big fan.
In the Onum's name, cut the Oni down.
Can't end like
Well, it ended like this. Oh, hello there.
Save us again this day, Tenno.
We're having some visit.
I give thanks to the Onum that she brought you to our shores.
The big guy showed up. The camera's on the other side. It's over there.
Another job well executed.
He's a bit camera shy today, I think. Usually he's the first to want to be on camera. Well,
Nora tries, Dream. You know she does. But I swear, sometimes you be standing there, soaked to the skin, and some idiot wants to talk about the weather.
I'm just gonna say that. You can stay there, that's fine. I'll be on screen, but not really. Oh, now he's looking at all the movement on screen. He's after the mouse. Well, that's dangerous. Get the drink out of the way. So, 64 pearls. That's not too bad. Just unsure why we can't do the steel path version of this mission. Let's try to go again on proper loadout this time. And let's go to steel path. See this and try to launch it again on steel path. Because usually steel path version have more drops, which makes it a little bit faster. Let's go to Komei.
Komei's blessing upon you.
And it seems broken still.
You are welcome
Yes.
here, Sura.
Yeah, so we do have that part, which is the handle for... Oh, you need 2 blades. Interesting. It is a pretty pricey farm. Oh, we got a chassis as well. I didn't even notice. Okay, so we saved up some pearls here. We're gonna need...
Disappeared.
We're gonna need a bunch more runs, so...
Tell me nothing.
We'll try to launch on Steel Path again, but if it doesn't work, we'll just keep farming normal.
It was the blooming flower. Ayo, how I raged then. Welcome back.
Well, let's just go out of here. Just run it from the starship. So do we have anything here that's currently crafting that we want to... Yeah, those. We do want to reiterate those. Alright. What about this? Oh, we do have some standing here. So let's grab some relics. Nothing that we need here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nope. That we can need. Okay. Not great. Oh yeah. That reminds me. I need to go check in the relic thing. Yes. Yes, the latest update added this. We can actually see if we do own or have the components. The only thing it doesn't do is tell you if you have the final component crafted using that part. So it doesn't tell us that I already have the Exceltra Prime, so I kind of have to remember that. But everything else is shown as owned or craftable. So the main blueprint shows you if you have crafted it, but the components don't tell you if you have the full crafted component that uses it. Which is half good, but still kind of missing a little bit. It's a good start, though. It is a good start to have that info here. Right, so let's go back to the navigation and just do some more Slaya's Visions. We're going to be running that probably all day until we get everything we need, because that is a lot of pearls. You're gonna go play for you're gonna go for a bit, play for a bit. You're gonna go for a bit, play for a bit before I have to run the others. Nah, you're all good. I appreciate you dropping by. It was nice to see you and chat with you again. Hope you have a good day. Hope you enjoy your time. And yeah, if you feel like you just staying here and lurking, I appreciate it. I mean, you don't owe me anything. I don't expect people to be here for any length of time. So just you being here today is greatly appreciated. And yeah, hope you have a great day. And yeah, enjoy your gaming time. Yeah, I'll see you around next time you pop in. And, I'll make sure to toss you a follow before I forget, so I'll know whenever you start streaming, and I'll be there to support just as much as you are. Because there's no reason not to support each other that way. Oh, doing this as Fallbound is probably super easy. You can just put some Basties in Vortex mode just outside the radius and have nothing step on the circle. That has to be like probably the most straightforward way to do this. Oh, the B offering is open. Let's slide it on in here. I need to change my build again because I changed it on the wrong loadout. Oh, A is almost done. Alright, let's go free up A. Octavian, Cooler Road, make it easy mode too. Oh yeah, I mean, probably anything that has like an automatic killing method. I want to go back to having my range build Saren so I can have spore spreading like across the entire map. And that should probably get rid of most of the enemies and keep it safe. I'm just on the wrong build right now, so I don't have range on this. So my spores don't really spread much. On the strength weapon platform build.
Is made of nothing but rot and delusion. The Oni will obliterate her. Hey, see this with her gravel.
Shut. Even in dreams, we must endure your rambling. Fate turns in our favor. The new thread is almost.
Okay, let's go get rid of that. Okay. Bring A's ready.
And in this
Let's grab that.
storm, I know it's true. The Oni is upon us.
Okay, let's go drop that in.
Determined to be. Only code can banish him to unreality. Bring tribute to the shrine. Enrage the Oni. Tear
Oh, well.
at this horrible dream.
The invincible boss is stopping it, so we're gonna clear somewhere else.
In Cetus's name.
What ancient splendor the waves have concealed! Come forth, you majestic mass! Gorge yourself!
Perfect. And just dump it and finish it. Sweet. Okay.
You save us again this day, Tenno. I give thanks to the
Let's
Oni
see a blueprint.
who
Come
brought
on.
you to our shore.
Let's see a blueprint.
Another job well executed.
That's not a blueprint game. That's a relic. Although I do appreciate that we get relics from that. Definitely looks like a mode that can benefit from being endless. Yes, absolutely. I would love to have this as an endless mode. Just gonna go in here and then switch to the spore spreading build. So we actually have miasma and range on spores. Actually, you know what? I know the next ad break is scheduled for 20 minutes, but I need to take a break, use the bathroom and all that, so if you guys don't mind, I'm going to run the 3 minutes block of ad now to maintain the free rolls being off. And since I'm going to be away doing nothing anyways, you guys won't be missing any content. So I will be hitting that block of ad now, and then we'll get back to more farming afterwards. So see you guys in 3 minutes.
Operator, Ordis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
Okay, apologies. It was a little bit longer than 3 minutes. Now we are free of ads for another hour and 15 minutes because we ran the block of ads earlier. So now we have a whole an hour and 15 minutes left before our next set of ads. So at 3 p.m., we're going to have our next block of ads. Although the pre-rolls are only off for an hour. Oh, that sucks. Well, you know what? We'll figure it out. even if we have like a 15 minutes without the pre-roll prevention, we'll be fine. Let's just send it. Okay, now we're on the right build. We should have a better time clearing this without too much trouble. So I need to try something.
Present the offering to the shrine quickly.
Okay.
This is the Cetus of my dreams.
So much knockback on these infesteds. Okay. Oh, the spores are already out. Well. I don't have energy. Oh, that's the problem. Don't worry too much about Azrit being rendering gameplay, not the end of the world if 3 minutes starts. No, I get it, but if I can, preferably have them run when it's not interfere with anything. I'd rather not run them during gameplay. My biggest concern is making sure that ads are not running for pre-rolls, because that can hurt new people coming into the stream and just being hit by an ad and instantly leaving. I haven't really looked if the analytics for that are there, like if there's like a bounce back or like lack of retention from pre-roll ads, but it's kind of something I want to look at, because a lot of people seem to agree that pre-rolls kill their interest in a stream. And I do get it. Like, going into a stream and being hit with ads instantly is kind of tough. How's your luck been so far? You got the blueprint, a handle, a blade, and a chassis. I've gotten a handle for the melee and the, I think, chassis blueprint for Kome, but I'm on like my 4th run only. I did my lich stuff for a little while to make sure I wasn't getting my pearls stolen. So it's going slow, but now I actually have more success here. And actually, I think I'm going to try a different frame after this. Or we're going to try some Vauban action. Yeah, I do watch Thor a whole lot. Thor's great. He's such a great role model and example. He's one of the main reasons I got back to streaming. He has such a good approach to it and such a positive attitude over everything. And yeah, he's also the main reason I take those ad breaks, because that's just the way he does it. He prioritizes running ads that are not intrusive to gameplay, and in a way that doesn't prevent people from experiencing the content. So he's my inspiration for that part. So if I can either pause the gameplay or like take a break for myself every hour for 3 minutes, I feel like that's the best approach. And yeah, I can imagine that follower and viewer counts go up significantly if people don't have ads the moment they come into the stream, which is a big factor. That is my priority. Make sure that people are not hit by a wall of ads as they come in for the first time. Yeah, I love Thor. Thor's a great guy. He's such an entertaining guy. He's funny. He's super insightful. He's smart. He has a lot of knowledge on a lot of stuff. He has strong opinions, but also fair opinions on a lot of stuff. So yeah, he's just a great role model, I think.
Strike it down.
And his huge Bezos face on his stream when ads are running is just hilarious. It just makes me laugh every time.
Fate can be changed.
Just a massive Jeff Bezos coming from the left side. Which also reminds me, if you have Bezos bucks, don't leave them sitting around. Spend those Bezos bucks, otherwise you're gonna buy him a new yacht. And by that I mean Prime subs. Prime subs are just free money.
Another job well executed.
Whether it's on me or someone else. Oh, nice. Kome Neurotics. So we have 2 out of 4 for Kome. This is big. Very big. So let's change our loadout to something a little bit more fancy. Yeah, let's go with the boobin. Oh. Uh-oh. Chat? Are you guys still there? Is it just Warframe? If you still have this, if the stream's still up, just please let me know. OBS seems fine, but just want to make sure we don't die. Well, the stream doesn't die. I think we're good though. 0 drop frames, bitrate seems fine, uptime is still there. I think we're good. Maybe it's just Warframe servers having an issue, but I'm gonna wait until I have confirmation that everything is fine. I don't want to send it and lose progress. Oh no. Too many Kome farms? Okay, well, chat is still working, so I guess it's really just the Warframe servers. Alright, you know what? I'll just send it. We'll see how it goes.
Our celebration of Kome! It angers the demons in the water!
So let's put some flechette orbs on here and on there, and then go dump that.
With the Unum's blessing, save us from this future.
I'm eager to free you squirming maggots.
So those little flechette orbs should actually take care of anyone that steps in.
Open the gates. Let me in.
It does seem pretty okay. Yeah, it seems to work. Okay, I think we're gonna be good with those little flechette orbs. And let's just throw these in. Can't skip the animation with a roll on these. Have to get the little pickup animation. So that does kind of work. The flechette orbs. Just have to re-up them every now and then, but they do take care of most of the stuff. Just gotta send back another one here. Maybe just throw one of these in. Do that. Should block out people from getting on. Alright.
These offerings pile high around their feet. Now comes the darkest hour.
Leone will crush your
This is pretty solid for a strat.
gorge on the delicious jam.
Yeah, very nice.
Demons that have long slumbered on our shores. We must ensure they never truly awaken.
Right.
Fate still holds a noose around our necks.
Alright, so both offerings are already ready. Yeah, I like this strat a lot. This is a lot faster.
At the sea,
Or at least a lot more reliable, because you don't have to make sure that spores spread and don't fall off.
heart of the
Enemies are too low level in this for spores to be kind of consistent.
only
Enemies die really fast, so they fall off early and you have to reapply them and respread them, which is a bit counterproductive. Nice.
the fate dream is dispelled.
So that's it. That's a solid, solid strat. I like it.
Afresh. Shola.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Oh, hell yeah. We got the main Kome blueprint. They're making up for all the relic farm we've done earlier this week. This is big. Pretty good amount of pearls too. Although let me change my companion. Swap that to Darzakavat. And go back to Size Vision. Okay.
That's... But Manamu said the monsters in the water would sleep forever.
They will.
Okay.
Child. The Tenno will ensure it. Now, get to safety.
Oh,
Sora,
also, I guess another question for you, Tazzy, as far as streaming goes. Do you use the built-in stream manager from Twitch, or do you use something else to manage like your chat and all that?
blessings.
Because I feel like the stream manager is a little bit condensed, and I feel like I don't have all the info I would like to see at all times. So I don't know if I'm missing... Oops, wrong one. Like, I don't know if I'm missing anything, or if I'm just not using all the tools I should.
Come and unweave this dark dream.
Oh, bees up.
We must cease our offerings, Sura. Krona Meta, beat back the infested, and change our fate.
Also, you tend to just use the stream manager, but if you want more, you can set up stream elements. I have Streamlabs on my OBS for like extra stuff. Like currently the alerts are handled through Streamlabs. I thought about stream elements. You know, it's a bit of a personal reason why I don't use it, but yeah, I'd rather not use Streamlabs. So I guess I'll just try to figure out a layout for the stream manager and kind of organize stuff a way that works for me then. Yeah, only using stream manager is perfectly fine. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of organizing the layout in a way that functions. Because right now I have a lot of stuff going up in it, and it might be a little bit overcrowded, but I can manage with it, I guess. I just wasn't sure if there was something like more comprehensive or more detailed, but I mean, I'm doing fine with it right now, so I don't really worry too much about that. Yeah, you can add remove segments and shift them around. I've started doing that a little bit. Like I had to add in the ads manager after enabling ad scheduling, so I can actually see where I'm at towards the next ad break and all that stuff. I'm just kind of annoyed. I guess I could remove one of the things at the top for a clearer overview of like the session, viewers, followers. Like there's stuff I don't really need to see actively in the middle of my screen. But yeah, I guess that's just trial and error. I'll find something that works over time.
Grenier recklessness may rouse the humans into the we must ensure they never fully awaken. You do well, but Come is fickle. You must fight on. Look at the sea, Tenno.
From there, and
The heart of this
other one here.
An infested Oni. It cannot live.
There we go.
And so, this dreadful vision is just an old woman's dream. Let the waters be peaceful.
Actually, yeah, I would appreciate that if you could send me like a screenshot of your layout. Like the way I have mine set up is like I have the little top bar with some info, I have the ads manager, and then the stream preview with the edit stream info, and then the activity feed in the chat. That's like the main stuff I have in my screen at all times. Which, you know, it works. I don't really need a whole lot. I guess I could just move... where's the edit? There it is. Can I just move the... No, not the subscriber. I'll move that before the sub points, I guess. Yeah, okay. Why can't I cancel changes? I didn't want to cancel. Oh, that works. Okay, this works. At least now I have the timer before the pre-rolls are enabled back in sight, which is what matters to me, I guess. Oh, sick! We got a blade. All right, going again. Oh, you know what? That is a quick. That is a nice little layout there.
By presenting offerings to Kome, and then got them as Hailuk might got a kut.
You tend to squish it and OBS on your monitor just in case the chat stream preview does weird things. Oh yeah, I mean I do have 3 monitors, so I have like my game on the monitor in the center. I have the stream manager on the left, and I have my OBS on the right. But OBS kind of tends to be overridden until I actually need to use the scenes by other stuff. yeah, I do have 3 monitors, so I have a lot of real estate for stream stuff.
Now this is the cetus of my dreams.
And yeah, you know, because I have this stream preview on the stream manager, I don't need to have like OBS to see if the stream is still fine, because I see the stream preview, right? Oops, I didn't mean to use that. I meant to use this one. So yeah, like if I need Discord or if I need something else, usually OBS goes first behind whatever's on the right monitor. But I do like your layout. It's pretty clean. The ads manager could definitely go like above the activity feed. It doesn't need to have like its own wide space. I do like the layout you have going, so I'll try to mess around with that. Yeah, definitely personal preference. Yeah, like I'm still looking through like all the stuff that exists, so it's still very new to me to an extent. I appreciate it. That does kind of help though. Alright. So how's everyone's day going though, so far? I know you said, Tazi, you took a day off for your mental, but how are you feeling today? Having taken that day off and, you know, taking some time for yourself.
The will of the infestation is strong. Defeat the Oni to prove ours is strong.
Being on the daily grind of trying to stream and, you know, better? Good, I'm glad to hear it. I know it's not always easy to wake up in the morning and try to be productive and do stuff, so I do feel that. And I hope things get even better.
I have seen worse. Fate turns in our favor.
Before I was prescribed some medication, I had a lot of trouble getting up in the morning and actively wanting to do things, so I can relate to that. I'm gonna go. I have a follow-up doctor's appointment on Monday that I need to go to and see how things are gonna evolve, but so far it's feeling a lot better than the past month. Or months, should I say. Now I'm actually excited to get up in the morning and come on and stream and, you know, do this thing. It gives me a goal, gives me an objective for today, and something I can actually do actively and regularly. Plus, it gives me a good opportunity to chat with people and have interactions. Yeah, I'm actually always pretty excited in the morning, like, oh, sick, the receiver blueprint, nice. But yeah, I'm actually pretty productive these days. Like this morning, I vacuumed through the whole house, and then Roxy just washed the floors. So we do like our chores together. I actually use my mornings to take care of stuff around the house. Go to the grocery store, do some shopping, do some errands, and then from like noon to 5 is about my stream time, and then we have the evenings to do whatever we want. It gives me a little bit of a structure to my weeks, or just each day. I have like a little bit of structure and a little bit of a schedule that I respect. That's really nice. I do enjoy that little little routine that I got going.
But Manabu said the monsters in the water would sleep forever.
They will, child. The Tenno will ensure it. Now, get to safety.
It was a bit of a struggle initially to realize that I needed to consult and have you know, a doctor's appointment, you know, the medication and all that, but it feels a lot better having done that and, you know, taking care of myself a little bit.
Save us from this future.
I'm eager to free you squirming maggots from your web. Come on! Open the gates!
I feel like you benefit from getting checked out. Pretty sure you have ADHD and makes things a lot harder than it should be. I also feel like I might have an attention deficit. Maybe not the hyperactive part, but ADD is still pretty prevalent in males, even in like adulthood. So that's something I want to investigate. I did bring it up to my doctor when I went last month. But it's the whole doing it that's difficult. Yeah, exactly. It is a very difficult process to just get going, and then just like kickstarting any kind of effort feels like it's a chore, and it's really overwhelming, and I get that. Yeah, I'll consult with a doctor and, you know, a therapist, because I'm not ashamed to say that I do, or I will start consulting for mental health, because, you know, that's part of taking care of yourself, and it's a really important thing. Shouldn't be stigmatized, you know. Taking care of yourself is important, even if it means just mental well-being and not just physical well-being. And I feel like that's also what I want. I want people to be open and not ashamed of, like, talking about any kind of subject they have on their minds here. So I'll be the first to be open about it and try to set the example. Mind you, that is exclusively if people are comfortable with speaking about it. I'll never pry or, you know, pressure people into speaking about stuff they're not comfortable with. The least I can do is set the example and show people that it is fine to not be perfectly okay all the time and want help, you know. And yeah, part of the exercise I want to do with both the doctor and the therapist is talk about ADHD or ADD and see if there's something that can be done about it, because it does make a lot of things seem a lot more difficult than they should be, because of how sometimes difficult it can be to be attentive and focus on stuff. And I think that's why I'm struggling with maintaining like standard jobs. Like, I've been a web developer for several years until I got laid off, and it always felt like a struggle to be attentive and focused at work, and, you know, being just efficient or effective at work at all. It felt super difficult. So I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with it, or maybe I'm just not meant to do like standard office jobs. So I'm trying to find some way that I can actually earn a living by doing stuff I actually have no difficulty doing actively. It is a pipe dream to think that I could do content creation for a living, but if I can at least put some effort towards it, see if I can realize that dream, well, I'll try it. But I'm not delusional to think that I will make it for sure. But while I can, I'll put the effort towards it, and if it ends up working out, it ends up working out. If it doesn't, I'll find something that I can do and then continue streaming in my like free time. Your job is on call, so you're never always working and only working 46-hour shifts once or twice a month regularly, which is a good flow for your mentally. That's great. Like, finding something where you're comfortable and able to do is really important. And now, after spending more time actually trying to put effort towards streaming, I feel better about it. And also, it might be the medication doing something for it, but I actually feel a lot better about streaming than I initially did when I first tried several times in the past. So, like, maybe that was the little ticket missing. But I'm actually having a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying the whole flow. And you know, it does help that I do love playing video games in my free time. So this is like just a natural extension of what I like doing. Also, I'm currently really good at yapping, and it helps fill the void while I'm streaming if I just yap on about various things. Alright, let's go see what we're missing here. Yeah, see the 69 is up. Nice. Oh dear, I missed a bunch of messages. Where's the Kome? Oh, I can just teleport to it.
May your fate be a worthy one.
Okay, so I have... And the handle, I have one blade. I have the barrel, the receiver, the chassis, the neuroptics, and the main. This is looking really good. I have only a handful of things missing. The Hagasa stock, the Hagasa itself, the Amanata, and one more blade. Okay, let me bust out the notepad. So I need the systems, I need the Gasa, the Gasa stock, the Amanata, and Amanata blade.
When Mercer cast himself and his possessions into the deep, all order broke down for a time.
Your breakfast consumed back to the farm? Hell yeah, Lawrence. Hope your farm's going up. Mine's going really, really well. I am missing only 5 parts. I got the main Kome blueprint, 2 of the component blueprints, half the weapon, and I guess... Yeah, I got the main blueprint, so I am set. Honestly, I got really lucky. You're very entertaining to watch and chat with, so once people start giving your streams a chance, I'm sure just a lot from there in a good way. I really appreciate it. That's so nice of you to say, Tazzy. I do try to be entertaining. I know not everyone likes my humor style or my interactions, but I try to be just how I am naturally with people, and I feel like it's a good extension of how I am as a person. And hearing you say that is very, very is very appreciated. It means a lot. I'm trying to build a little bit of a small, tight-knit, friendly community, and if we can expand it to just include more and more people that are like-minded and, you know, of the same interests, I'll try my best. I'm not good at promoting myself. You know, I don't really post a whole lot. I don't shoot my links anywhere. I'm kind of doing it the hard way because, you know, I want to have like a more natural growth and people discovering me because they're interested in what I have to offer. But it's kind of hard to put myself out there because I hate like posting my link to my stream in like a public place because I don't want to seem like I'm just throwing it out there for the world to see and maybe like people will drop in. So I don't know how to do that properly or just at all. I'm really bad at that part of streaming. I guess got lucky with some people dropping in from looking at Wayfinder, and then
Our celebration of Kome.
it's time for all of us to radio on the regular. I mean, I will definitely appreciate any and all attention sent my way. I didn't mean to sound like I was asking for that because that is not what I meant at all. I'm not trying to demand attention or contribution. It's more that I have to get over the mental block of trying to promote myself, because if I want to make that a thing, like if I want to make this a thing that works and that expands and that gets bigger, I do have to make myself known in a way, and it's really hard to make yourself known when you're playing games that have a lot of attention, which is also why Wayfinder has been so good to me, because the Wayfinder directory is very rarely populated, so if people are looking for Wayfinder content, there's only a handful of people to pick from, which led to me in a few cases. You're listening to Hans Zimmer and you're crying. Oh, you're listening to the Interstellar music again? Do you need a hug? No? Okay then. You're just a crybaby? I mean, it just means you're sensitive, and that's not a bad thing. Being sensitive and being emotional is not a bad thing. Also, yeah, about Wayfinder, it's another thing. I'm gonna have to consider maybe adding more Wayfinder to my streaming rotation. I guess maybe whenever we're done with the main story, I can start streaming it more on my own. I don't want to leave you guys behind. Like, I don't want to ditch you guys and continue playing the game that we intended to play as a co-op game. It just seems to be very effective at attracting people on Twitch, so that's gonna have to be one of my challenges going forward, or at least not challenge, but marketing is a huge part of streaming. Yeah, I saw that raids do count towards partnership views now. Yeah, I've seen a lot of posts about that on Twitter. It does feel a bit disingenuous to just post. Like, I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh well, just post your link down in the comments below or in the replies, and we'll send you raids." But like posts like that get like hundreds, if not thousands, of people replying, and I'm like, that feels more like partners engagement farming than people genuinely wanting to help, because there's no way they're going to get to those 800 people, and throwing my name into that list is just not going to be organic or genuine. But I do like the idea of actually contributing to viewership or concurrent viewership through raids. That is actually really cool. Oh, you got the Comey blueprint? Congrats, Lawrence. That is a big pickup. That's a lot of saved pearls. That is really cool. I'm happy for you. That's really nice. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way I can maybe work in some more Wayfinder in my daily streams, and not just the occasional evening or weekend streams we do together, because it is a pretty good directory for me to be in for discovery. A lot of people that came in here came through Wayfinder. It just ends up working. And my biggest streams have been during Wayfinder streams. So I want to find the perfect balance of still doing the story with you guys, but also trying to stream some more Wayfinder. Yeah, there's plenty to farm. The problem is, as Lawrence can probably confirm, the best approach is to just finish the main story and then get to the farming, which, you know, we're not there yet, so I don't want to leave you guys behind. Yes, I am still Wayfinder homeless. I haven't completed the quest to get a home.
All is well.
But at least I do have a real life home, so there's that.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
But yeah, I am Wayfinder homeless. Yeah. The ooze pet. Yeah, I have so many pets. So many pets. All of the pets. I have all of them to put in my house. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to figure out something, or maybe like I can do the story and then we can do like co-op streams where you guys can do the story and I tag along with like a leveling character or something. I gotta try to find a balance, because yeah, Warframe's great. Warframe's a great game. It's just not a very good directory for discovery. I've had a few new viewers through I've had a few viewers come from Warframe just searching for streamers. But the majority of the new people that came in during the Wayfinder streams. And as much as I appreciate those that come back and watch me for me instead of the game, I kind of want to give them back something and, you know, give them some more Wayfinder content. Like, really, we wanted to play it with you for you to stream mainly? Oh, well, I do appreciate that. I still want to respect the idea we had to stream it as a co-op game, but if you guys are okay with it, I could probably just like add it to my stream rotation and have like Wayfinder days. And then when you guys are on to do the story, I could use like a secondary character and level it up alongside you guys while you go through the main story. Assuming that's something that's possible to do. But you guys are too nice to me. I don't know what I did to deserve such great friends, but you guys are way too nice. Like ever since I got back to streaming, just give her a slampet to lick and she'll be happy. You know, you might be right. That might be something that just like hanging with good people. Stop it. You guys are way too nice. Like, you all of them so you can fill your house with ooze. It's a weird feeling to have, I guess, people showing up for me when I've always been used to not being the popular kid. But I'm not gonna dig too deep in that. Let's keep this fun and positive. Let's keep things nice and cheerful and not dwell on the on the negative past. Let's focus on making something positive out of this stream.
Hold firm. We now face misfortune given for
Leone will crush your fruit baskets and your putrid organs.
Also, I might consider multi-streaming to YouTube, so I can actually have YouTube videos of my streams. But I guess, you know, honestly, outside of Infinite, you don't really have friends, quality and quantity. Well, I'm glad I'm one of your quality friends. I'm very happy to be, and I could say the same to you. I don't have a whole lot of friends either, but as you say, quality over quantity. I'd rather have like a handful of friends I know I can rely on than way too many people that I can't really think that would be, like, help me moving. Or the first example that comes to my mind is, would I invite this person to my wedding whenever I get married? And if the answer is no, probably because I don't really care about them that much. You know? That's like my benchmark. Is that a friend I would like to be at my wedding or at a major event in my life? And if the answer is yes, then yeah, that's a good friend. And out of those, there's probably like 3 or 4 I can think of, and that's about it. But I'm very content with those people being in my life. Like, real life is not a Pokemon game. You don't gotta catch them all.
And so, this dreadful vision is just an old woman's dream. Let the waters be peaceful.
Mission
But yeah,
complete.
that's a lot of deep talk.
Excellent work,
Oh, another Kome chassis blueprint. It did 2D5 me. I mean, I don't mind having deep talks. I just don't want to turn people away with like super deep discussions when they come in. But yeah, I think it's also important to be aware of these kind of things. And just need one more blade and the Higasa parts. Oh, nice. You're just cruising.
But Manabu said the monsters in the water would sleep
Yeah.
forever.
I guess the takeaway from that is finding a way to just, I guess, get my name and my stream out there so more people come in something that feels like an organic and normal way.
And then got them as Hailuk might got a kut. Go now.
Yeah, until you reach the point where you have to build anything because you have no idea where you get half this. Well, we can look into after this mission. We can look at the components, and I can always point you towards where you need to get those things. Kome giving Lawrence all the girls. Yeah, no kidding. Getting the VIP treatment.
This fate dream binds so tightly, we cannot help until you drive them back.
That'd be great. You'll have to make a list. Yeah, for sure. We'll look at it after I'm out of this mission. We'll look at the materials and see if we can point you towards how to get them. Let's share the knowledge the same way you did with Wayfinder for us. I'll do with Warframe. Oh, and yeah, I'm not sure if you were around when I said that earlier, Lawrence, but I did mess around a bit with the Twitch editor, and now you guys have more of the kind of basic standard emotes to use. I know it's not much, but at least you have a handful of little emotes that you can use with your subscription. You get the feeling that there'll be gems needed for Plains of Eidolon, which means rep. Possible. The good thing is, gems can be traded. So if that ends up being needed, I can always help out. Because I have a lot of spare gems. And yeah, so about the emotes, they're not exactly great, you know, they're just this standard Twitch emotes that you can recolor and just pick from a few different designs, but hey, at least you got some stuff out of that subscription. But for reference, you need 200 paid pros to build everything? Okay, thanks. That's noted. I will probably have enough to build everything by now. It's just going to be a matter of getting enough to buy the remaining stuff while keeping 200 to build. Oh yeah, and I think I do have follower emotes as well, which are not required to be subbed to use. Or I should actually look into that, because I know you can make... oh, channel points unlocking emotes for 24 hours is cool. Oh, so that's how you did it. Yeah, that's cool. But I will look into getting maybe some follower emotes in, so they don't require you to be subbed to use. Yeah, they're the standard Twitch emotes that you can recolor in the stream editor, but you know, it's better than having just nothing. While my lovely girlfriend is working on some emote designs for me. After I brainstormed some ideas, through some concepts and some designs that I wanted, and she's gonna try and come up with some cool little emotes. Yeah, you do have the benefit of having the talent to make your own emotes, Stazzy, so I'm envious of that. I need to rely on other people to make mine, unless you guys want some, like, paint art stuff. Which is gonna look really silly. I am not artistically talented in any way. No, you don't want that. No, God. That's gonna look awful. There's no way I'm throwing some paint emotes in here. Can I? Thank you. It would be funny, but I don't have the talent to make anything worth subbing to use, especially not with paint.
For your use in waking life.
Another job well executed.
Hagasa receiver. No, we already have that. Unlucky. So we did not get the part we needed. We got a duplicate, which is going to happen a lot. We're going to get a lot of duplicates. Oh, yeah, having one, definitely. I just don't think I would do like a whole array of emotes in paint, but having like one shitty paint emote that I did would probably be funny, yeah. So I have a 378. I forgot to do something. All right, let me go do some little planning here. Cetus 69. Gotta go with the funny Cetus. So, pre-rolls are about to be enabled again in 5 minutes. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to look at the offerings here, write down how much pearls I need for whatever's left, and then before we go off into more farming, I'll probably run the next block of ads so we can knock out those pre-rolls again, and then use that time to refill the water bottle, grab a snack, and you know, take care of things. So, okay, I need the systems, which is 55. The Higasa is 135. The stock is 45. And 35. And another blade, which is 45. Which puts us at a... Let's bring out the calculator. 55, 30, 135,